Some people are describing tonight's game as a title decider, and I can understand why they're saying that. There's obviously Arsenal and City are very close together in the table. I know there's a 5-point gap, but City have 2 games in hand, and Pep always says that he'd rather have the points. But maybe it is a title decider, but there's quite a lot of games to go after this, so I don't think it is, strictly speaking. But it's certainly going to be very crucial in terms of what is to come. City have the momentum. Arsenal have dropped theirs, but this is a one-off game. So what exactly is going to happen? Are City still going to be on course for a treble? Well, the first person I bumped into today when I came down to the stadium, before I even got here, was in the local supermarket, the one and only Sean Goulter. So after him, I'll speak to a few fans around here and see what they're thinking about tonight's game.
Well, listen, there's a number of games after. I think whoever wins the game will go on to win their remaining games. I think it'll give them that confidence. So for me, I don't think so, only because, again, there's so many games. There's games left that I think is going to be vital for both teams. But I think the team that wins tonight will have the confidence going to win the remaining games. So I think for me, City have that confidence. But both managers play the same in that they look to go to win. They have an aggressive mindset when they have possession and they're in possession. So it makes for a very interesting game.
Does the winner, if it's City tonight, also have a big advantage in this bid for the treble because of the momentum?
Yeah, in football, momentum's it's huge. It's a lot more than people think. And if City are to win tonight, or were to win tonight, I think it gives them huge belief in carrying this momentum on with regards to Real Madrid in the Champions League. So, no shadow of a doubt, I think if they were to win, they'll have that confidence, have that momentum, and if they were to get a draw, they'll still have belief and confidence to go on and take on Real Madrid. But a win will certainly give them more of a boost and confidence when they then face Real Madrid.
City gonna win?
I believe they are, yeah. I believe City will win the game. For me, I have no doubt. I think Pep is a genius in what he sees in the game and what he knows and how he looks at the opposition. And I think he'll find a way again this evening.
Mark Moore from Dallas, originally from this area, but
part of the Noisy Neighbours podcast.
I am, thank you, Ian. Big fan of yours, by the way. Yeah, we've come over for a big one. Brought a few friends from Dallas with me. Confident tonight. I think we're catching them at the right time. They've had a bit of a wobble. We're flying. So yeah, confident. How about you?
Yeah, I'm feeling great about it. I mean, look, nerves were really there last week. I think the results, as you said, kind of gone in our way. But this is a moment. We love these moments. We've done it for like seasons now. Like, we live for these moments. So can't wait to get in there and see the team and see them in the flesh and cheer them on tonight. We've got the crew from New Jersey and New York here and Dallas and others. So it's a great occasion.
How do you normally watch the games then?
Early on a weekend in the morning, which is actually not too bad because when you've got kids, you can get the game out of the way and enjoy the rest of the weekend. But yeah, it's nice to be back here in person with this crew. So it's exciting.
And it's nice to be a podcaster at this time, isn't it? Everything's going so well.
Loads of content, Ian. Going deep into these competitions, provides opportunity for a lot of different content. So yeah, it's great fun.
Have you planned your trip to Istanbul?
Oh, I haven't. I haven't even thought about going to Istanbul, to be honest with you. I thought about Madrid. Istanbul, I'm not sure, but
could be a treble on here, couldn't
I've got some air miles, right?
Yeah.
So you can buy a flight and then you can cancel it. So I bought a flight just in case. I was meant to go to the UEFA Cup final. It was Istanbul, right? When we had to play Hamburg, and we didn't get to the final that year. So I'm hoping third time lucky because I think COVID got in the way last time. Well, I'm not winning it, but anyway.
Are we saying treble? What are we saying? Are we allowed to say that?
You said it. I didn't say it.
Well, what's going to happen tonight? Is he going to win comfortably, or are you a little bit nervous?
This stinks of the Liverpool City game a couple of years ago in the 18-19 run in, the 2-1. So I think it'll be very much like that tonight. So we're going to go City 2-1.
Today I think we'll do it. Probably one goal win it. Either 1-0, 2-1. We'll always score a goal. Probably always concede one against a good team like Arsenal. And I think they'll throw everything at us. They'll play our type of game. because Arteta's learnt our game while he was here at City.
Is it a title decider?
I think, well, it could be. I'd sooner have the points in the bag than the games in hand, because you know you've guaranteed your points then.
I think that Arsenal over the last 3 games, obviously, I was at the Anfield game when they were 2 up and let them get back at it. I think City are on a roll. I think their form's good. It's going to be tough, but I think Stones, Grealish will be magnificent. And if you got Haaland in your side, you got a chance.
So their 3 actually draws have damaged them, do you think?
Well, they haven't been good, especially when you're 2-0 up in games. You know, West Ham as well. So, but what you've got to say, Arteta's got them going. You know, with Saka, Martinelli in his side, they've got pace, which can hurt anybody. So it's going to be tough, but you got to call Manchester City favourites, and they've been the best team.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm from Houston, Texas. I run the official supporters club in Houston, Texas. Here today for the Man City Arsenal game, probably the biggest game of the season. So really, that's what it means to me. It's the biggest game of the season, I think.
Title decider?
I think so, definitely.
So if City lose today, that'll it over?
Well, I don't think necessarily it's going to be over for us, but I think if we win today,
It's over for Arsenal?
Yeah, I think so.
And Erling Haaland, how popular is he then in the States?
Oh, he's big. He's very well. He's massive everywhere. He's literally massive. Yeah. So Erling Haaland, all of them really. Grealish, Kevin De Bruyne. You know, they're all loved. Bernardo. We love them all.
I'd like to win it. Then it'll make it a lot easier for the running. If we lose, it's going to be tough.
Really? I mean, a lot of people are describing this around the world really as a title decider. Do you see it as that?
Oh yeah. Want to win it.
Well, I mean, I suppose I feel quite privileged to be up here tonight. You know, come up to 8-9 games in the season, pick the games in July, get the tickets. This is obviously a big game, probably as big or in terms of the league, it's a bit like I think when we played United 2012. So yeah, I feel quite privileged to be up here. Really looking forward to the next few weeks, hopefully. I'm more worried about the Brighton game as opposed to tonight. I think we'll do all right tonight. I mean, we can afford to draw tonight. That's a luxury I didn't think we were going to have a couple of weeks ago. I thought we were going to have to go out all, we will go out all to win the game, and I think we will. But it's football, isn't it? So let's just hope. I'm not going to mention the T word. Let's just concentrate on tonight and see what happens.
I'm nervous as ever. I'm always nervous on the big games, but depending how we start, I'm pretty confident. I mean, I'm just hoping we get a win, really. I mean, we could take a draw. It's not going to be that drastic if we get a draw, but I just hope we get something out of the game. But I'd like a win. I'd like lots of goals, but our way.
Is it a title decider?
I think if we get something out of it, I don't think it is. I think it's a hard thing to win every game towards the end of the season. I mean, we're doing really well. We're on a great run and we're playing well now. But I just don't know. I just keep thinking we might slip up against, your Evertons or sort of Brentford. I just hope we've got enough in the bag before that happens. So a win tonight would just ease things off a bit and knock Arsenal that bit.
Your other half is a well-known commentator, one of my heroes, Rob. So you've got the neutral view. What do you think tonight?
I'm just the driver for her. A City fan calming her nerves and her anxiety. From a neutral point of view, I always want to say may the best team win, and if you're asking me who the best team is, I think at the moment it's got to be City, hasn't it? I think Pep has managed them superbly. When you do the job that we do, you look at the the little graphs that you get in the programme, who's played and who's not played. I think that he's kept such a tight group, and he's just got the team to peak at the right moment in the season. And Arsenal, probably a bit of kind of doubt at the moment. They talk about getting into habits, and they got into the habit of drawing, which is not winning matches. So if you're asking me who's going to win, I would imagine it's going to be Manchester City tonight.
I don't know how many times I've listened to you commentate on Spanish football when Pep was the manager and it was Eto'o and it was Ronaldinho and Messi. Great team. How does this City team compare to that?
It's great, and he he has changed as a coach. He did have a habit, as he's had at City sometimes, and when he got to the big games with Barcelona, of occasionally changing things around from the 4-3-3 that they always played, and he had this system, and then they might get to a final or a Real Madrid game. But I think he's learned, and I think he's matured, and I think he's kind of he's almost reinvented himself and reinvented the team, and you can't second guess what they're going to do at the moment, City. I think he's found a system, he's found a team, and he's also calmed himself down. He manages, and he does the interviews now at the end of the game with a smile on his face as well, and he looks like a man who's in complete control. You'd want him flying your plane, wouldn't you, if you were going on a plane and he was the pilot?
So I found an Arsenal fan. How confident are you feeling?
I think that if we play for a draw, we're going to lose. I think you have to come out and really play on the front foot and see how it goes through the 90 minutes.
There's a lot of love for Premier League football and City and Arsenal in India, and you've come all the way to watch this game, haven't you?
There is a lot of love for Premier League football in India. There is a lot of love for Arsenal, for City. There are some superstar players making a big name for themselves in India, in the subcontinent, in Asia. Grealish, De Bruyne, Haaland. On the Arsenal side, Saka, Martinelli, and this is going to be a cracker of a match.
Who's going to win?
Mind says City, heart says Arsenal, so let's see how that goes.
Not long to kick off now, how are you feeling?
Confident, as we should as City fans. It's been a tough season, it's been competitive. Arsenal have had a lot of passion for it, but we're no strangers to chasing teams, we're no strangers to leading this league. We're a team that's built for this now, built for pressure, and built for the challenge, yeah.
Say it was it should have been more. I think 2-0 flatters Arsenal really, and I thought we should be 4 up there with a couple of those Haaland chances. Get him off, he's rubbish.
You know what it's like to be on stage. No stage fright from City tonight, is there?
They're just like, you know what it is, it's that thing where you've rehearsed something so well that you know it's good no matter who turns up. You know it's good, and that's the stage they're at to now, and just they know what they're doing. The system works no matter who drops in and out. You know, Aki's off and Walker's on, and the system just works. So yeah, it's mint.
Treble on.
The treble's on. Yeah, I mean, if we can get past Real Madrid, which over two matches flatters us more than them. Makes it easier for us than them, because over one match I'm worried about Madrid, but over 2 I think we can do them. The final, and it's one of the Milan teams, and I think that's once we pass Madrid, it's on. And then the toughest game I think is United in Wembley, to be honest, because that's the unpredictable one. That's the one that you just don't matter what the form says. It's a derby and it's on.
Expected us again, to be honest with you. The little 8-year-old, he's only got into football the last year, and he predicted 4-1. I'm not a gambling man, but I need to start putting money on what he said. We're better than these. That's why we're beating them. Go to another one, champ.
Great performance. Goalkeeping all the way up. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Is that the league title done there?
No, I don't see that. Being a City fan, we know how it goes, don't we? But hopefully we're in the right place, aren't we?
It's a huge step towards it though, isn't
it? Massive. Yeah, massive step. And he's here to
what do you reckon, young man? Is he going to win the league now?
He's going to win the league?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, I don't know yet, but yeah, we'll see. Probably. We're in the best position to handle that. We'll do the treble. Go on, the Blue Boys!
It's absolutely fantastic. The birthday today, honestly, it's the birthday today, no joke. And I've absolutely loved it. Can't believe it. I knew we were going to win. I thought it was going to be like 3-1, 4-1. So happy. Cheesy, the legend. Love it. Come on, City. All the way now.
Is that the title race done? Is that the title race done?
Title race gone?
Yeah, is it over?
Yeah, it's swung now. We're the lead now. We're on it now. Come on, Cheesy. Let's have it.
I can't process it in truth. I can't think about it. Yeah, I think it wasn't just we actually beat them proper. We were a big gulping class, to be fair. I think it sets us up now to go on for the rest of the season and get Madrid back here, hopefully still level after the Bernabeu and see where it takes us. But what I would say is the first half refereeing, what is the final refereeing going to be like? It's going to be a little bit like, they won't want us to dominate the English Premier League, FA, they won't fancy that, so a bit of a bad note. I'm a bit concerned about how that's going to go. However, all said and done, we should really beat United in the final. Player for player, we should do it.
I thought we were excellent. That's a typical April City performance in second position, isn't it, Ian? I thought we were dominant from start to finish. We got control of the ball early doors. We knocked them around. We stretched them. We worked them. We tired them out. And then when it really, and when it really came to it, we penetrated, broke lines, progressed our passing, and I thought Rodri was excellent at doing that tonight. Again, I go back, a player that I didn't think did that from the beginning of his career here at City. He started to really do it now and really turn it on as a City player. He's becoming a real rounded midfield player. Gundogan was excellent as captain. De Bruyne was different class. He's got a different switch at this stage in the season. When I say he ties his laces and boots up, he really gets going. I thought Erling was fantastic. Didn't quite get the goal early doors, did he? But kept going. Shows you that he's got a real determination and hunger to keep going and score 50 plus goals this season. And I think Pep got it spot on. They are a very good football side, but we made them look very ordinary, and that is why Arsenal, for me, as I've said for many months, will not win this league title, and we will. City 4, Arsenal 1.
Thought it was brilliant here, and honestly we played amazing. Every single player, right, gave it their all. But Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland have got this partnership that, it's telepathic, honestly. I think this year we're going to do, I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're going to do really well.
I know it's easy after the event to say that I saw that coming. I don't do predictions before games, but I did think City would win this game, and so they did, and in the end quite comfortably. Arsenal are a team I like watching, so commiserations to them, but I think now City, having won that game, will go on and win the Premier League. The tougher games that are to come in the Champions League, Real Madrid over 2 legs, and then Milan, of course, if they beat Real Madrid in the final. The FA Cup, United at Wembley, that's not going to be easy. But if any team can do it, this team can. If you see me down at Fulham, that's the next game, I'll be there, of course. Then come and say hello and get involved in the vlog, and I really appreciate you supporting the vlog and also the support of Eamar Development UK, RRG Group and Timpson. It's not been a bad night here at the Etihad Stadium, and I can say this without any doubt whatsoever. Isn't it great to be a Blue?